Welcome to XM.com. You're watching the market comment by Mario Sachikiriakos. I'm Christina Marujos. Gold prices cruised to new record highs on Tuesday, extending a blistering rally that has seen the precious metal gain over 4% already this month. A round of disappointing U.S. data releases lately has reignited hopes of interest rate cuts, pushing down on real yields in the dollar, which has served as jet fuel for gold. Another positive force behind bullion has been the record buying spree by central banks seeking to diversify their reserves, as well as purchases by Chinese consumers looking for protection from local property and stock market declines. Whether gold stretches its rally even further will probably depend on what Fed Chairman Powell has to say before the House of Representatives today. The risk for gold is that Powell brushes aside the latest slowdown in economic surveys and reiterates that the Fed is not in any rush to cut rates as most of the hard data remains solid. That might cool the rally in gold prices, although it is unlikely to change the broader positive trend. Crossing into the crypto space, Bitcoin hit a record high of its own yesterday. One indication that the Bitcoin rally is being driven by smart money is that smaller coins are nowhere close to their own record highs, which indicates a preference for quality and less volatility among investors rather than simply chasing gains. That said, Bitcoin retreated after it hit new records dragged down by a decline in the stock market. Shares on Wall Street encountered a rare sell-off, with the S&P 500 losing 1% of its value as traders locked profits on high-flying tech stocks. Over in the United Kingdom, the Chancellor will unveil the government's new budget today. With a general election on the horizon that will almost certainly be a disaster for the Conservative Party, the Chancellor is expected to unveil tax cuts for workers in a last-ditch attempt to win back voters. That could spell good news for the pound, as any cut to income taxes or national insurance would put more money in the hands of consumers, helping to fuel spending and inflation, which in turn would add pressure on the Bank of England to keep rates higher for longer. Even in this case, though, any boost might be relatively limited, as there isn't much scope for drastic tax changes. Finally, in Canada, the central bank is set to keep rates unchanged today, although it might adopt a more cautious tone following recent declines in inflation. This was the market comment here at XM.com.